Well, the start of it all, the transformation, the change was when I had used to live in Bentonville, moved from the Rogers School District to Bentonville. We got a new house there, and the economy was kind of all right for us to move on into a bigger house. And with that change into moving into a different school and everything, it just opened a lot of opportunities, made new friends, had a restart, and with that fresh start, I thought, well, maybe I could start fresh with my personal self, and with the people I used to hang out with at Rogers, and then find different people in Bentonville. And one of the things that really stuck out to me was when I had someone tell me one day, "You don't have to tell me who you are. I know who you are by whom you hang out with." And that's something that really struck me whenever he told me that. I tell him, you know what, don't live off of that example. They want the best for you. Don't feel like you're alone, because I've actually helped a kid not too long ago get himself back on his feet. I was never good at math. I took Algebra 1 for 4 years. So then I used that to my advantage. I took algebra for 4 years, and this little guy had problems with algebra. I said, man, I took algebra for 4 years. I could pretty much teach it like a math teacher, and I helped him out. And but mainly what I use as an example is the fact that I had to take on a role that I wasn't old enough to take on. I had to do so much because of my mom. She wasn't here. She couldn't help me with my homework. My dad, he was always working, and I had a younger brother that needed me, to be his backbone, because he was too young to realize my mom's status. My dad was always working late, out of town. My brother at the time, he wasn't living with us. He always was in and out of jail, always in and out of JDC jail, or was on probation, would live away. And with me, I was alone. I was always alone, always alone. And there's where I tell kids, you may not have eyes that can see you, but you can have people that have been through your situation, that know that, at the end of the road is not pleasant, and they start to swerve off into the right road.
If I could find you the letter that he wrote when he left Rogers High School, he was behind on credits and he wants to graduate this year. He wrote the letter that you would cry when you read it, about why he was leaving it for the students over there to not mess up and to get your education, get your credits, and graduate. And it was tremendous. I just think he's on his way up. He hit his speed bump, and he's looked back, he's reflected, and he knows what he needs to do to be successful. And he just demonstrates that around here all the time. He's a good student, very tremendously personable, and very thoughtful of other people. I think he's just on his way up.